This is Rivers.
Rivers.
Do you have your permission to film? And
Can you just say that you have
Yes.
my permission to film?
Yes, you have my permission to film.
can you just give us your name and web
And my what?
and your email?
Oh, my name is Devin, and like this is intense. Where are you going? And my email address is devinmwalters@hotmail.com.
No, wait a minute.
He's really like, what's going on?
That's not all right, dude. You're not
Yeah,
even close.
not even your nose.
You got your nose coming out of your mouth.
Oh,
There you go.
there we go.
Oh,
He's like, I can't
Rivers.
see anything.
You need to squat down. Just get on your knees.
Devin, first thing I noticed that you were very comfortable with public breastfeeding. Is this normal for you?
Yes. I don't believe a woman should be ashamed of feeding or nursing her child. It's completely natural, and for anyone to make a woman feel ashamed for it is ridiculous. I think it's just their own insecurities, about sexuality or about human nudity, or what the breasts are really for, because this society, of course, sexualizes breasts and women so very much. And I know that this is supposed to come from a male perspective, but this is a female perspective I am coming from, of course. But I think that it should be everyone's perspective, in my opinion.
Amen. Preach, sister. Devin. No, because did you notice that my fellow BagDads and I, as we were talking to you, we were very focused on just looking straight in your eyes as you were breastfeeding Rivers. And we did not want to be disrespectful.
Right, well, that's good.
But you were so comfortable about it.
I think that if a woman puts out that vibe that she's weirded out or like scared or uncomfortable by nursing in public, that it's going to bring that much more negative attraction and attention to her, because people don't like, oh, she doesn't look very confident. Let's break down her defenses and say something messed up to her, and it happens all the time where women, illegally are told to move or to go into the restroom to nurse, and yeah, that's a microphone. That's a microphone. And he has a bag on his head.
Your mommy loves you so much.
Yes.
You don't ever have to worry
No.
about getting breastfed.
Yeah, never ever. Don't have to be ashamed. I'm not going to put a blanket on your head or tell you that you have to eat on the toilet. Because I think that if anyone asks a baby to do that, they should do it themselves.
How old is Rivers?
He's a year. He's turning a year on the 31st.
And is he your...
He's my only.
He's your only?
Yeah.
Right on. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, what are the biggest challenges for you?
Well, to be honest, his dad passed away in February.
Oh, sorry to
So
hear.
it's okay. You know what? That's why I'm a mom and a dad. But that's why it's been hard. When he passed, it was really hard at first to be a single mom and do everything on my own. It's okay. To do everything on my own, and I've gotten a lot more used to it now, where I can multitask and do things one-handed, and learn to do all those things that and when I panic about something, I don't have that partner to call anymore and go, oh my God, I'm freaking out because this, I don't have that anymore. So now I just have to learn how to calm myself down, not look towards someone else to help calm me down or to talk me through something or to, be there when he's sick or something, So I think that's the biggest challenge right there, is that, doing everything alone. And it's not just because I have a deadbeat, baby's daddy or something. It's because that one that was there for me, is never going to come back, and I can't get a child support check or even be upset at someone. He's gone. So that is my biggest challenge.
I'm really sorry to hear about that.
It's okay.
Let's talk about the deadbeat dad.
He's really late.
Yeah, no, actually...
Have you talked about the deadbeat dad?
No, her husband passed away.
Oh. Put a foot in my mouth.
It's okay. Or a bag on your face.
Or a bag on your face. Yeah.
Boy, I'm a sack, aren't I?
Yes.
And so how long have you been a single mom?
Since February.
Oh.
Yeah.
And where are you from originally?
Long Beach, not very far. Yeah.
You came all the way from Long Beach?
Oh, I know. I had to swim across rivers, and it was quite hard. I had to deal with the police. It's
Right.
no joke.
You have to have a passport to get in.
Yeah, you need the passport. Yeah, Studio City is a hard place to get into.
Even though you're very natural about breastfeeding, like I gotta tell you that because society, when a woman like wears like a low cut dress, I really try to focus just on her eyes, and even more so now. Like I've been trained by society.
Yeah,
like,
no, I understand.
I'm not so kind.
I don't mind. I don't mind, honestly. Like, it doesn't matter to me. It's just fun and games to me. I do the same thing. I'm bisexual, so I do the same thing. I can look at women and like, oh, and then realize like I feel you on that, bro. I feel you. I sometimes get embarrassed because a woman will notice that I'm looking down at at her cleavage or something when I should be looking up at her face, or or they catch me looking at her her ass, which so.
To ask you, when did you know you're bi? Like,
well, I thought I was lesbian for 4 years. When I was 14, I had my first girlfriend, and then when I was 18, I found out that I was bi. So it was kind of the reverse of what most people go through.
Well, wait a minute. How do you find that out? Do you like?
I didn't. Well, I thought that I just liked women. That's what I thought for my teenage years, my teenage years, where I thought I was just gay, and then when I was 18, I kind of fell in love with this one guy, and then I was very confused, and I was like, what's going on? Why am I feeling feelings for a guy? And so then I just realized to look past autonomy, and just go for it, and then I found out that I'm not that grossed out by it, and I can do it, and that's how I got my kid. And so so that's what makes me bisexual.
So you used to find men gross?
Yeah, I used to. Well, not them personally, but their autonomy. Yeah, I used to think it was like, ooh,
it's
not the prettiest thing.
No, it's not.
I understand why women like women. I don't understand why men like men. I mean, women are much prettier than men. From the body. I mean, come on, let's talk about it.
Women are much prettier.
Women are gorgeous, but I don't want to be sexist here. You know what I mean? Like, men, men can be gorgeous too.
Yeah, but women have nicer breasts than men.
Yeah, because they're supposed to have them. Men aren't. Men aren't supposed to have boobies.
What do you think the biggest misconception is of children? What do you think the biggest thing you learned as a mother?
I think becoming overall just comfortable with everything. Nothing embarrasses me anymore. Nothing.
Do you have any questions that you've always wanted to ask a man? We're both dads. If you have, what would you like to know?
I'm sorry. I don't know if this may just sound kind of ego-driven or egocentric, but like I kind of feel like
this is a Gucci bag.
Yeah, it is. Oh, okay. Well,
I got Louis Vuitton
might steal
over
it.
here.
No, I feel like I've already been in the mind of a man just as much as I've been in the mind of a woman, just because of my sexuality. Like I kind of feel like I know most of my younger years I identified more with the male role. Not that I'm trans or anything. It's just that I felt that I identified more with the male role. I felt more of the male dominacy. Like that's what I felt. So I kind of always felt like I was walking in a man's shoes. Until I became a mom, I became more feminine, and I started embracing my womanhood and things like that. But I honestly don't feel like I have any questions for dads. You guys enjoy being fathers? Like, let me ask you a question. Did you plan yours, or was yours a surprise?
Married, but it wasn't planned.
And were you scared shitless?
Yeah, very scared
Yeah.
and very stressed out.
That's most men.
And there's days
He's a helicopter dad. He's like I'm surprised he's not over there with his child. Well, right now going,
like,
oh my God,
hovering over him.
Yeah. I'm a total helicopter dad, like hovering over.
Myself, mine goes. He goes running into the pool. I'm like, oh, don't worry. 30 seconds.
Crunchy dad.
Okay, I get her and stuff like that. But yeah. No, it's cool being a father, but I think the biggest thing is being patient, learning patience.
It's really, because of course, then, the mother is always usually the driver in the whole relationship of the kids and everything. So I think that fathers having to learn to be patient and just go, okay, well, let mom do what she's gonna do, and I'll just just sit back and learn from what she's doing, because that's what Alex, his dad, would do. He had no idea what he was doing. He was 23, so he had no idea. He was like, I don't know, I'm just gonna sit back and watch her, and then he would just copy what I would do.
You feel like every day you wake up and you feel like you're
Rivers, you just movie crazy today. Mama.
Your hands smell like poo all day long. Have you had a day where everything just smells like poo? Everything?
No, I don't. I never had that day. No.
See, I have.
You have?
Oh my god.
I think that dad. I mean, like, this is just my perception on like my relationship with Alex, but like I always think that dads just aren't the best at changing diapers.
No, we're not good.
No, I would watch him and I'd be like, "What are you doing?"
It would always come out the side.
How about, I know, but like, do you get in there and really give a good clean?
Yeah, I do.
I realize that like I have a son and a daughter. Like with my son, I could just like go quick, but with girls, it's so much more intricate and making sure that your technique and your style has to be.
You got to make sure all the little, the folds and everything in there is all clean. Yeah.
There's a lot of folds.
There's folds, yeah. There are.
My kid's got a lot of folds. She's a little monkey.
She's a chunky.
Well, we really appreciate this.
Yeah.
And we're BagDadding out of here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm really humble and have so much respect because I have struggled with, after you get married, your sex life decreases, and then I see you, and I have just so much respect for you, single mom. I think I have utmost respect for you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.